Why do I hate myself this much? Why? Why? Oh my god. Zavi. Why? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Why are they? Everyone knows BTS has 7 members. Ugh. And we got Kung Fu Chicken over here. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay. Why am I doing this to myself? Come watch the cringe. Okay. If I get through this game, I don't know. The world is peaceful and serene. Playing Dark Souls with the other hand. Okay. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. I just refreshed chat. So, yeah. We'll be good now. You could say... You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now! Your first day of culinary school. It's no time to sleep in. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. What? Game over? What? We did it, guys. It's over. Uninstall. Oh, wait, oops. Okay. I pressed the wrong button again. I would love to uninstall this game. In fact, I can't wait to uninstall this game. Smack the clock! Up and up! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious UCS AL. USOL. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. What will you wear? I'd better start to prepared for this day. Bust through the morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop me now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Num 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 num. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quads, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you ever met, and is absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Zabi. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little bit nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the... It's just that this morning I made graphics for myself, and well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste the love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with Academy of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, famous 3-day only semesters... Okay, I can only do it. It's only 3 days, thank God. Ugh. I'm afraid I'll be being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. The summer she got so nervous about her first clip, she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Pep talker. Remember last month when you saw a fortune teller and had your tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember the card with the fancy looking tower? And the other cards featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Been waiting so long to meet the handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. In literally 3 days. You'll be delighted. The world with the heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Marianne up, you feel her nerves start to begin to ease. You know what, maybe everything will be okay. After all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? I can definitely believe that she cut the bangs herself. I can't believe it. Before you could get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. God, my arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get everything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Zavi's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. I can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact it's actually Ashley, but she added extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van and Man. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. Why? Why is this a game? No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? You rang, right? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you're known them, Ashley and Van have been so close. Has been just as close as you and Marianne, but substantially more devious. What is this hair? Can I just quit? I can't believe it. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend this, to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Marianne. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie, I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my pop. He's old. Could someone... like this also be a student at the school? He looks like one heck of a chef. He must be one heck of a chef. I can't with this. And his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Why? Hi, Pop. I'm Zavi. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Ah, God. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of class. Adorable. No. Quiet, everyone. Quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor of and CEO of UCSLAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I'm still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. Of course it is. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, begins to rush around you. A swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. It's chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks. Oh my god. Why? Why? He walks in. You're intimidatedly swept in the aura of this new student and his remarkable quality. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders. Interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Sanders. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all the really weird insults? Besides, Savi sweats. It's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. It's a good thing you didn't forget about deodorant. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog settles in the classroom and begins to set some ground rules. Welcome to the University Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy on planet Earth. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Actually, this sounds like fun. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professors. Sorry, Emery. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast pace. Out of here, man. Are you even sure you're in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year at this school. For you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let the lesson to your students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, the class bursts into laughter. That's not very funny. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never met a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You reach an apron and chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he looks onto it. His favorite. Whoa, I think there might be a competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with coat of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying around a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to an amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. There's still a seat here. No one has claimed a seat next to me if you're interested. Obviously, Marianne will understand, right? He's in perfect upright posture, shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rolls. Do all you can and do it the best you can. The only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. So inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay, all correct. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz! Yay, a quiz about me? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Train A and Train B are... If Train A is traveling to point B and Train B is traveling to point A, how importantly is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Forest is to tree. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. What is the most efficient eating utensil you ever created? A spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything as long as you prepare it with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is best boy! I got a perfect score, guys. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Be honest, did you cheat? He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Zavi. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention? I have an important announcement to make. Yeah, that seems like a good, yeah, that seems like a good volume to me. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school cafeteria, dedicated to cooking, would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? This must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch. Yeah! Yeah! But I... Shh! Lunch! 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 She said shh. In honor for the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone at lunch. It better be chicken. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but are the rumors true? Is this product placement? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking about and start eating. For years, I've been developing the secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Oh man. I noticed that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Nah, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait and see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smell something beautiful. I knew, at that moment, only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Hands off my man, Ashley, hands off my man. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills like this. She wants him all for herself. Hands off, Ashley. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Oh, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Swim towards the light. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in the mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? The same? Wow. After tasting the food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We have 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got a muxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sander looks both ways and make sure you're truly alone. And then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient, I'll tell you, I use." Wow. I'm not even sure where you get some if you searched. Has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decided to look for him. You find Colonel Standers outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I come and look outside. Look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated in 2 days. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that." Alone together for the first time, you figure out the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Zavi. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking area, where afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets his own oven and all the tools and ingredients that they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses at the crowds of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking area! For today's lesson, you'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair up. Naturally, Marianne looks at, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no! Oh, Marianne! Hey, Colonel. Aww. Sure, Zavi. All alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know how to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for it. Pop kind of has more of a personality, but Clank is, like, interesting as a concept for a character. Like, for a character, very interesting. This is not what I expected when you come watch some cringe. Welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Pop? Let's go with Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Marianne will be partnered with Pop today. Aww, Clank. Pop gives a big smile and he steps. I wish you weren't the streamer so I could ban you for this crime against humanity. It's not a crime against humanity. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Marianne. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Marianne is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, you're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. I don't, but okay. Sounds like a bad translation to me. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, but you no need to cook it. Mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking maybe we could do something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? Oh, God. No. Y'all are the worst. I couldn't imagine without the other. One without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quietly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Ashley says, looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Ashley. The jury has spoken. The jury has spoken, guys. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Off of my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Man. While I'm over here crushing Zavi's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders remarks armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. I looked like Zavi was struggling, so I offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have doubts. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. Personally, I have no doubts about Colonel Sanders' ability to concept creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was absolutely spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner than you. This thing has positions itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down? I feel like I'm in a fever dream. This is real life, okay? Or at least a matrix. Like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It makes sense. The thing about this makes sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel. And if you don't watch out, hands off my man, Ashley. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Hunk of hunks. You turn to Mariam, revives her senses, and you look back. Your girlfriend's in need. Radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from the competition? You are sorely mistaken. Mariam, your loyal friend, but Zavi is my partner for today's activity. We look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in. But he's nowhere to be seen. Those darn cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station, realizing that the tension of a moment your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mixed texture. Yes, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as a natural position guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was somewhere else. Okay, good. I know just what to do. Extend his hand, his beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out which pours the smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be so proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out for you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a helping spoonful up. When you see Ashley stands with a sinister look, you know she's been plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling a full spoonful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Bob, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slings away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Davi. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van Van rushes over a covered dish with it with his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my spectacularly braised tentacle of octopus and the silky saltwater sauce plated on a battle axe forged from my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now, and I will have the first bite, and you will all look on in envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something is about to strike. This dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think it's the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look at the rest of the plate, you notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped down into Papa's mouth. Papa winces in pain for just a moment, and then almost immediately back to his obnoxious self. Oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the entire crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bells ring, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. What is this game? I'm not sure the professor's here to make enough I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Well, hello! I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by this really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, school buildings have taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I don't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded of me why I became so passionate about food and food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is becoming choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in the way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Savi? There's something I need to tell you. Hold on right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since then, I've been working towards that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. How do you... We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts. Our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw it kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me? I was just letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I am a monster, see? He's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before I can discuss this, it's a turn-based fighting sequence! What will you do? Defend! Which defense will you choose? Trepidation? You close your eyes, but then, one for one, just realize to squint and see the sport monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Ugh! I take 1 damage. Fat. Lots of good that the Vince did. Fat lot of good that Vince did. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Focuses their mashed mind and draws energy from the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidated. How do you respond? Cook with love. Muffled and ready to rumble. They go down on the attack once again. Ulti utensil, you take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. Better attack soon or you're gonna likely explode. A powerful blow. The Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to clean this up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster uses ultimate attack and rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pitch! You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare the wretched beast. You manage to tamp down as disgusts the sight. Gnarly beast longs enough to realize he's still a living creature with a poor soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back up for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and certainly won't be back like you said. Oh, he's gonna come back. The Spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be at first to be a cookbook, but upon the closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. A last name signed it out as Borko. Borko sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping into the night. Hold a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that the final attack has left you completely depleted. Your world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, the darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes as before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. You're in a tired state. You didn't know if he could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers pulled up over you as you get tucked in tightly, with fake BTS in the background. Good night, my colonel. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You're awake on day 2, and attempts to process the wild visions you had. Those memories are premonitions. And then, a secret ingredient, like that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he also trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You made out with your bestie. Oh. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? What is this game? I know, it seems like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I I like him. I like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Sorry, I have to check this. In 1906, United States Army, October... He was like 6 when he... What? How? Okay. That's weird. This game is weird. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers, all who wear the same hats, just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, if you take it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We're definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Oh my god, we're halfway through the game. How? You have an idea that proves that love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Secret ingredient? I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? So this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. A man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Oh my god. Is this where this game is going? Don't tell me. And I brought some home. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Oh my god! Why? I'm definitely not supposed to show Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient. I doubt much use to do with anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. Wow, I have new... Her eyes light up, imagining thumb typing on her phone. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Whisk comes in. Cherry blossoms petals fill the air. Colonel Sanders. I can't. Sending it running free into the countryside. You were struck by the sight of him and his ability to speak coherently. I didn't realize anyone was watching. He knows his way home. I attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't exactly come out right. What a horseful butte you have. I mean, what a horseful butte you have. Dang it, that's what I said. Being a good friend, Marianne attempts to cover for you. Zavi's really nervous around people they like. But this is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. Gave her wings out as if to say, situation handled, can't blame a girl for trying. Yeah. Disappears into the school, leaving you and Marianne to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see two rivals. Ashley and Van Van are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You tried to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van muttering words that sound a bit like a magic spell. He notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and prove an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? Yeah. I'm not sure. You'd know a good meal if I ate you. If it ate you. Being the chef in the world... Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they're hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his desk. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that you haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. You're interrupted. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep boop. Clank is running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Watch it, bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never even heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Burbs. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. Those crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. She must know that this was a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. What a hunk. Ashley, maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sparkles arrives to signal that he... the true start of class today. He's painting. Which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent this morning chasing cars all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now. And I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Catching his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl. The chicken! You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Is this real history? Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and miss most of the important parts. Tray of food in front of you. What? Well, Zavi? Naturally, it appears to be a sample platter. Should I play it safe, or should I eat a dog biscuit? You know, why not? Sprinkles jumps up and bites into your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from this embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. You fade into darkness, but nothing is there. The spork monster? Borko? What are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically prepares itself. You won't live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. That was mine. That was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. And you've got excellent taste. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before you relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rival makes a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love, Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. Constantly fending off challenges from everyone know-it-all with an apron. Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Zavi, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. A special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and tartlet for dessert. Why is it so small? 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it was worth it. I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Surely he'll put a stop. Now, students, please settle down. This is lunch ball, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. And the huge lights blast you in the face. That's saying timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. And if it's the battle you want, it's a battle you're gonna get. You know? Yeah, right. My bestie can beat the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond. I was formed under pressure. And now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken. I made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, and timer runs out, you'll be forced to frick randomly. Always 100 degrees Celsius. Oh no. Ah! You're gonna need How many herbs and spices said he used? 11. 11 herbs and spices. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. Now in a great time to harness your energy. Where does... What's the sound of success? Sizzling! What?! I believe in you, zombie. Let's go! You were... Ashley has already begun plating elements of her own dish. It's colorful and complex. Into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Love more fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Word. You might not have any hands, but Zavi does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's perfectly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. No! Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a complicated dish ready to serve. Surely that makes you, makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account for Zavi's injury. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to the dessert. Under a white chocolate dome, you will find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Savi to do the honor, but since you're injured and I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. If you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand, pours the hot chocolate sauce on the dome, causing it to melt away with the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find fried cheese croquet, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice creams, 2 ways, tender nougat, and the pearls of blueberry galette. Oh, that accent agu really gets me. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but not perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity is not your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Internalize the rage. Your real... The flames cause your eyebrows to catch on fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means you have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. As Colonel Sanders, he's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. He tried to hide from you, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. It's fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, for all of us. Do you think I'll never fail at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in a culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life. But I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Sorry, I have to check. Lawyer. Whatever. Alright, I'll just pretend it's accurate. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I couldn't even... I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicious, delicate ribbon tie. And my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sound like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then! And mount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion! One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. A new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! As your moment grows intimate. Beep. No, beep boop. You're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you were prepared for the worst. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing. Maybe you really wanted to see me... don't want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. Aww. I know that it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems. Am I right? Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rouse a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. And cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school, and I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You're a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. Magic spellbook. Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them using sorcery and gilly. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Savi. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must look like, but it's like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by things you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you ever been working on any new recipes on your own? Lately, I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something, it's a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures, but I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy, something crispy, both perhaps. You decide that you're ready. Share your original cooking. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into the lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. Present to you my original coleslaw. A shredded cabbage dish glistens on the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. But he seems more like a sentiment. Sure, why not? Make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. You realize now this would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room you see various items that you can take a closer look at. Each item seems to radiate emotions and memories and emotions. Adorable baby boy crawls across the floor from a goatee and a mustache combo he sports. frames a baby picture of just themselves. Probably the same type of person that would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Frame photos of an old man that looks a bit like Colonel Sanders stepping minutes to a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks as they appear to be cheersing them. Scented candle. You try and identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No! It's one of those secret ingredients. It's... sashimi style. Large urn. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. Wipe off and read the encryption. Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. You notice the very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. What do you pick up when you realize it isn't very realistic? It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Note clipped. The true state of a bird. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Gaze out the window and look at the mountain ranch beyond. Just then the ghost of a student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out on the world in a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? This is the window crack, and ghost of student swept out with the breeze. Silver hair through the teeth of the comb. Spun silver? Visiting the periods... A bit for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in the scent. This is what they meant. I don't usually learn those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! I think I might develop... I'm concerned, I can't let you get out. Overwhelmed, you take the jacket off and run the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Sabi? I honestly think it is the beginning of something wonderful. I think we're right. We just need to take things slow. Dream sequence! Time for the third day! Right decision. Respond only. Time will truly tell. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if there's a recipe, it's a secret. How would they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters in the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's me-delicious. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it will put you on a journey when you return home. So, how presumptuous. My cuisine. And your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. World's gift to cookery? Take him down a peg. That's good, but my mom made baby better. Single tear brings to the pool in the corner of the eyes. Gaze out the window. And with the right business partner. I know I can't fail. Business partner. Captured feelings. We're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak. The only... Where have you been? Because I have one heck of a night. As I talk to you. Turns out... Finally get you up to see it on the saga of Mariam. Sure, but... I went on a date. Harness one of his wild horse. I'm not that kind of girl. Spending on one-on-one time together, and I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quietly spiraled out of control. Think people just say? What is that referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. I didn't give up, Marianne. Bottling things up. Yeah, You what? Nothing happened. Just emotional connection. Wowzers. Emotional connection. Mariam offers support. To support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell them from a distance that they're picking on Pop. Though, he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order one up right away. Sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is the dog and a treat. You can get the swirly drip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in school. There's a horse that Colonel Sanders rides on to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Zavi, suggesting that I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident, you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you have. You can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as things appear to be close to boiling over. Alright. Load. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost done with this game. A naturally intuitive person. He sensed that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Zavi? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What was he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gluey chocolate sauce? It was clear you're passionate about your food is received. It's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me. Zavi and I am more. Excuse me, Zavi. I am more capable. I'm I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about those thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Zavi. Annoyed by Colonel's inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk into the quad to get some distance. Walk across the quad to get your distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow, what, that's the book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear that some sort of grimoire? Grimoire. But I don't believe in magic stuff. Grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who spends that much time decorating a magic book? It must be if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. Arcane warnings. Cast only in case of an extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. Could use a spell here. Says it will release anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on my upcoming exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times come for desperate measures. Friend's advice, put the book away, it's time for class. Sprinkles is in the room, waiting for the students. Clears his voice. I want you to know. Dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute nose scrunches up. Yeah. Number 2. Terrence! I told you to never come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking furiously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over and doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sparkles is satisfied, his presence felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. But before he could go any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class. I told you to save it after class, but I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. And how can you miss me when I'm right here? Every time I blink, you go away! It's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happens between you and Pop? Got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. No! Wow. cast ball under the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam! Title. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena! Miriam, are you okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Okay, you embarrass me in front of everyone. Carpool lane to Success City. You're not gonna saddle up on Chrono Horse's stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta. I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it with a branch big enough for both of us. Wherever we want to bring along. If it's not Pop and Clank or anyone else we met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest, anyhow. What a... Give Miriam... Review a menu of today. Very special soup. The dog is gonna love it up. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent! Evil or counterpart. She's been working on Savi's famous chicken pot pie. Your cram session was interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at the station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but last time, let cost you a cook-off. Okay, you got me. It's just for 400 yards, that's an oddly specific difference. But you'd expect nothing from an oddly specific man. With an all butter crust. Tender, loving care. It's perfect! It's everything. Best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat it all day. So cook with everything you've got! Oh my god, no. To go big, going small. Been harassing his 11 herbs and spices. But he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe. Copyright. Fried chicken. Everyone's calling out cool special cooking moves that they're prepared to find food. Egg whoosh! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into itty-bitty pots of broth. Best friend, Buster, Blaster. Baster Bastard Blaster. Baster. Van flexes his... Let's rock on Royd. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shadow personality spatula. 5 dial pressure point. Chicken cooking technique. When did Clink learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance subredding will take us all. Do it the hard way. I believe in you. Miriam notices too. Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm already done. No! It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? It says you're cool. It really impressed me. I might mind if I hang out? See the report. Sorta. Tactics. Woke up. Never mind. See you later. Good luck. Give up and drop out of culinary school. We have to finish this. For real. Your hair turns. And the mac and cheese. Orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Zavi, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me! You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing my entire life for this. I will show my world of cookery! Energy courses. You... Accept turn back time. Super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie. Overcooked in the oven. It can't be served. But it's all lost. Impressed with fortitude, side seat. You have earned his support. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up. You're gonna need it. What about the rules? Following the rules have never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. His white towel to reveal the most delicious chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, unexplained combinations can have surprising effects that suppress the individual efforts. Are you suggesting we combine forces and make the perfect food union? Time's up, students. Class seems incomplete. Pop, clank. Pop, get down from there! You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Pranks, clank. Where did the pressure cooker roll off to? Onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow you must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure it out later. 4 remaining students, collect your final projects. It has been a long semester. Wow, 3 days long. But after days of hard work, this comes to... for me to eat! Mariam, please step forward. Please describe your dish. I made tender noodles and savory soup. It is so cute. My word, it's so delicate. It's a teeny tiny... A spy afloat in the itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. I made some green tea with baby tea leaves that I picked up for myself. Sublime! Would anyone else have a taste? I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. Cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in the flash, the entire meal has been devoured. That it took much is less than thimble words of soup. A+. Rarity do I taste a dish with as much love poured to it as yours. Mariam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Zavi, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Please describe your dish I made. From a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? It's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? On account for all the spikes, begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first. He can't get past the needles. He reels back at his tongue, poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! Professor appears to have an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat thirst. Disqualified. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the light. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't last. Have you heard of me? I know, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student's Ashley. The time to step up. Please describe your dish. I made orange blossom, delicate French Merlot, and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. Or attempting to taste it in any way is very fragile. And I meant to display my piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Get toast in your ears or something, Zavi. I told you, it's a display piece. I must say, it is beautiful, however. This is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, that's why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to the College of Eating, school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it, if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral. If a food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage takes over Ashley, and she realizes the two-faced routine to her up. What high-end cuisine, if it cooked you? Rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either! This class is much smaller. I'll be teaching myself. The final cooks step up together. 2 chefs. Again with a bowl of delicious mac and cheese. No! I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. And completely blew me away. And a 49 dog... I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the glass. You pass, you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone getting it back and you win. Together, you and girl. Make a new menu item. Everyone has passed. Cafeteria has been to dance, high-tech cooking arena, and a humble decor. DJ Dog is in the house. Sprinkles as the master chef. World-renowned turntablist. Turntablist? What? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they've done while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed in graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. I was never a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone call me Party Monster. Party Monster. Student walks off. It didn't work out for Mariam romantically, but she found a love in cooking. And you know, she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out on the floor. The ballroom, it's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? But a crown? Welcome back, Pop. Mail directly to your father. We figured we could at least do for the school dean. Oh, now I get it. And a new not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Saskatchewan. This Chancellor of such and such. Mariam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. Join the royal family. Or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. Crowns and gowns, baby. A twist on a twist. So many 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to sculpt. Okie dokie. Music at the dance interrupted by a sound of spark. It's Clank. He arrived also late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal the truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I'm Clank. I'm not of the earth. I am away from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? 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 This is a fever dream. I actually feel like I knew it the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Portal opens up and Clamps disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Prepared to and give them a bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. Biscuits, gravy, coleslaw. I didn't get to be a famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end. No, it is not the end. Everyone feast on the dessert. Dance floor. So why are you sitting all alone? You know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to come and dance. What qualifies you is expects such a lucky person. Top of my head, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It's truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. You guide along the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders. The future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise goes up and running, you'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be glad to spend it together with you, Zavi. How sweet. We'll work on it together and play together. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. Who will help you run the restaurants? I don't know. I need help. I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, you really think running restaurants is the best foot forward? Could it be? Found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you ever be able to endure sharing him with the other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in that pastry school. Oh dear Zavi, I'm sure you could you'll find your place eventually. Along, you'll be the end! I did it! It's over! It's over! It's over. Finger licking good. Finger licking good. Game by KFC, W&K, and PsyOp. Version 1.0.1. I made it through this whole freaking game. The whole game. How did I do that? Okay, it's over. 2 hours and 5 minutes.